vibe on a new wave of confidence. I'm trying to ride it to a few different continents. Knowing in the country
Jacques Morels, the experience here in sunny Austin, Texas. It is hot as balls out right now, but my man should be very accustomed to the weather. The New Zealand MC, David Dallas, how are you, man?
It's going, man. It's good.
So, tell me about it. You got Rose Tint, it's coming out soon,
Yep.
Just with Duck Down. How does it feel to be, like, I mean, coming to America's story, man?
Yo, it's crazy. Like, I mean, obviously, like, it's kind of unprecedented for anyone from my country to be here, like, especially doing hip-hop music. There's a few, like, indie rock artists and stuff here, but as far as what I'm doing, it's never been done before, so.
Oh, dude, so how does it feel to come from a small country in the Pacific, and then now, like, you're out here, like, what do you expect for yourself?
I just want to, like, take this thing as far as it can go, man. Like, just keep pushing the music. Like, I feel like New Zealand has made music that was of a worldwide standard, like, for years, but it's so prohibitive for us to get here because it costs so much, like visa restrictions, all sorts of stuff. And I feel like I've got, like, an opportunity, and now I think, you know, because people here in New Zealand, they hear hip hop and they're like, oh, I know about that. Like, it's kind of, I feel like the music's gonna just kind of flip the preconception on its head, because I like what we're doing. I'm proud of it and I'm happy with it.
So I heard you cut a track with Freddie Gibbs and you're working on the video. Can you tell us a little about that?
We actually shot the video. It's all done. Like, we've cut it now. I just saw Freddie, like, earlier. I haven't actually showed it to him yet, and he's like, yo, when am I gonna see the video?
What's the video about?
The video was shot, like, it was shot in LA, where he was, like, around where he was based, and the other half was shot back in my hometown in South Auckland, New Zealand. So it's going to be interesting, the contrast of the two different places, you know.
God, that is so dope, man. That is so dope. It's a testament that hip hop is truly international.
Yeah.
It's truly international, that even the smallest guy can do the biggest things, man.
I think people would trip out because, like, you know, people always ask, oh, what's hip hop like in New Zealand? And the thing is, like, it's kind of exactly the same as this, but if you shrunk the whole thing down to a scale of only, like, to a population where there's only 4 million people. So it's like, there's still mainstream stuff, there's still underground stuff, but just the scenes are so much smaller, you know, and the sales are so much smaller, everything.
I know you guys recently had an earthquake, 6.9 out there. Were you involved? Were you, like, near the area of that, or?
No, that was in another city called Christchurch, which is kind of the biggest city in the South Island, and I'm from Auckland, which is the biggest city in the North Island. But, you know, Christchurch is a place that I go to all the time to play shows, and it was big. It was like, there was a girl who was actually in Christchurch, and she was at the earthquake in Christchurch, and then she went to Japan and was in the earthquake there. And she was saying, like, earthquake-wise, the Christchurch one was more violent because it was only 5 kilometers, you know, deep, and it was based in the city, like, as opposed to being out at sea. So it's like, in terms of, like, natural disasters in my country, it's the worst thing we've ever had.
Wow, man, yo, I feel for you guys out there. Is there anything that people can do to donate, or do you know of anything like that people can do to reach out?
They can head up the Red Cross site and donate there. Like, you can donate to the Christchurch Fund. Like, people should be donating to Christchurch and Japan. Like, just the Pacific in general. Like, we just been kind of getting wasted.
Hammered,
Hammered, yeah. Because, I mean, just last year, like, Australia had crazy bushfires. There was a huge flood in Queensland and Australia, which took out heaps of people. So,
and the typhoon that came through.
There was a tsunami which hit Samoa, and that's like, because my mother's Samoan, so that's, you know, that's where a lot of my family is from. So that's pretty crazy too.
Well, you know what? Everything's gonna get better, right?
Yeah, you know, it can only get better. Yeah.
Jacques Morels here, David Dallas.
Cool, man. Thanks
Yo,
for having me.
check out for his new project coming out with Duck Down Records, Rose Tint, coming out very soon. Yo, thank you for sitting out with me. And I will catch up with you guys in about, I don't know, a couple minutes, I guess.
Don't mess with my heart. Things are looking up, you can see in my eyes. So you know I'm caught in the days. Bitch, I'm caught up in the days.